Howdy, y'all. Okay. No, I'm not from the South. I've lived in Minnesota all my life. Just crossed a bike path. Looked like a younger couple, blonde woman on a bike crossing the road. I'm going down. Not too bad looking woman. Anyway, yes, I'm rambling around. I'm unfocused, just like I am on a lot of my videos on YouTube. Unfocused, very unfocused. Kind of like watching a fly buzzing around, watching one of my videos. Yeah, I can't remember if I've actually done a video where I've used a script. I think I've maybe done one, but anyway. Well, today, Monday, May 15th, 2023, was the my dad's ashes were taken to the Veterans Memorial Cemetery in Preston, Minnesota. My dad passed away January 5th, 2023, in a nursing home in Australia. He was found, well, he died in his sleep, so might have been January 4th. We don't know. The official date is January 5th. Australia is, depending on what time of year, whether it's daylight savings time or not, they're between 15 and 17 hours ahead of Minnesota, which is Central Time. But anyway, so my dad, my dad's family, they had a farm in Grand Meadow, Minnesota, and the Korean War was in the 1950s, and the thing back then is the belief back then was, if you enlisted into the military, there's a less chance of you being sent into combat than if you were drafted into the military during the Korean War. So my dad enlisted in the Army, and he ended up, he was in New Jersey for a while. I can't remember how long he was in Germany, whether it was 6 months or a year. My mom was living in an apartment in New Jersey, and while she was there, there was a hurricane that went through, and she thought that she wasn't sure she was going to live through it, because she thought the walls of the apartment she was in, the building she was in, the house she was in, was going to let loose. She's talked about that a few times. Another trauma she's had to go through. So back to the so they had the 21 gun salute, and I'm hoping that this video doesn't get deleted from YouTube for showing this or talking about a 21 gun salute. Okay, right at A. Wait, that lady's gonna cross. Go ahead, you go ahead, lady. Come on, just go. Okay, alright, I guess person sitting there doesn't have a stop sign. I do have a stop sign. She kept waving me. No, go. But anyway, so this is one of the 21 shells fired off for my father today. And I was sitting in the front row. My oldest brother was to my right, and then to his right was my dad's second wife. And she was crying. My brother was crying. I had just the start of a cry today. And at the second place, at the American Legion, where a bunch of us gathered at the second location today. I haven't had the big breakdown cry over my father passing, even though he passed, 5.5 months ago. But as they had the 21 gun salute, I saw the shells popping out of the guns onto the sidewalk and onto the grass, and I was watching and thinking, I'd like to have one of those shells. And I didn't even know that it was tradition that the lady attendant to the 21 gun salute, she went over and picked up all of those 21 shells and put them in a baggie thing, and gave that baggie to my brother, my oldest brother. And I ended up getting one of these. And then Donnie, there's a friend of the family, his name is Donnie. I'm not going to include his last name. I don't want people targeting him on Facebook. He saved my next older brother from a fire when he was a toddler. So he's practically blood in my family, Donnie. His last name starts with S. He fought in Vietnam. He saved several people's lives there. So Donnie got one of these too. Sorry, the sun is shining. It's kind of washing out this. Donnie got one of these. But anyway, oh darn. Yeah, the sun is shining. It's 6:02. So I can see on my phone that it's washing out. It's washing out my shirt, my bright yellow shirt. Let's see if I could put this up. Anyway, whatever. I can't wash out. Anyway, I'm sorry for that distraction. I just didn't think about my my shirt washing out the screen. Washing out the screen. Okay, that's better, isn't it? So let me turn on the air conditioning. I'm gonna get warm with this thing over me. So this is one that I got. It's kind of funny sitting there in the front row, and I'm looking to my left, watching the 21 gun salute. Excuse me, I just ate about 20 minutes ago. Watching the 21 gun salute, and what goes through my head, the old joke of they're doing the 21 gun salute, and then you hear a duck sound and a duck falls out of the sky. Quack, 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 quack. You know, I wasn't in the military, so when I die, I'm not going to get a 21 gun salute. You know, that should be for veterans, but if I was, it would be funny if someone had a duck call. They would blow off, and they can rig up some a fake duck falling out of the sky. But anyway, my dad liked to tell jokes, and I'm gonna have to tell one of the jokes that he liked to tell. It's about the 3 bulls. The farmer that had 3 bulls, and then he went and bought another bull that was bigger, tougher, and stronger than the other 3. You might have heard that story if you grew up on a farm, but I should tell that one. I'm you know, there might be 3 dozen people that have already recorded a video telling that joke on YouTube. So anyway, well, I got the shell. I got a few other mementos. Yeah, my dad's Farmall Super C tractor was there at the American Legion in Stewartville, outside the American Legion, where we gathered at the second place. I didn't get video of it. I drove my mom and I down to southeast Minnesota, and for some reason my phone wasn't charging. I don't know why it wasn't charging, and so I was concerned about how much juice I had to record videos, so I missed recording stuff. I should have gotten a video of my dad's Farmall Super C. Well, he gave that to my oldest brother. Brother number 4 keeps it at his hobby farm, his 5 acres in southern Minnesota. But anyway, I'm not into guns. I'm a big believer, huge believer in gun rights. I'm just not into guns, but this will be a memento for me, something to keep. And so I gotta run into the co-op and get some candied ginger. My stomach is upset. I've had too much sugar today. I know I shouldn't have any sugar since I have Lyme disease, but I had too much sugar and I got some nausea in my stomach, so I'm gonna get some candied ginger. Yeah, the candied ginger is coated with sugar, and so I will soak it in some hot water to get some of that sugar off and then eat it. Got to go mow grass at the storage tonight. I mowed about an hour and a half last night. This is day 2 of having 4 days off. But anyway, nice day. It was a little bit chilly in southeast Minnesota this morning, but it's a nice day now, a really nice spring day. But yeah, my dad's gone. He lived to the age of about 89 and a half. If anyone was guessing, you know, he worked really hard in his life, and he lasted on Earth longer than you would have guessed. My mom says he didn't take care of himself that well, but he came from tough stock. Thankfully, he didn't get colon cancer. Colon cancer runs in my family. My dad's mother died from colon cancer. My dad's younger brother died from colon cancer at age 69. And so I had my colonoscopy at age 40. That was about 16 years ago. Maybe I should get the PSA test or something like that. Some people are thinking maybe the risk of getting a puncture of the large intestine is too high, and maybe you should just get the, was it PSA? Oh, maybe it's something else. Something where they test your stool or take a sample from your colon. But anyway, sorry about my bright yellow shirt just washing out the screen. But not another award-winning video for YouTube. Oh, there's people out biking. Some guy just rode by on a bike with no shirt on. Not that I care. Not that. Oh, the guy and the gal that I talked about crossing or at the bike trail at the beginning of the video just went by. They got down the bike trail that fast all the time. Well, I've been sitting here for about 4 or 5 minutes, but yeah, it's downhill from where I started to here. It's downhill on the bike trail. So anyway, I might have a part 2 for this video talking about today and my dad's memorial. Yep, my dad's gone. Can't talk to him anymore. He can't remember if the last email I was able to share with him might have been 2 years ago, because he couldn't use a computer anymore. Anyway, see you later. Bye.